Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Yup. This is a good night. Yes. It is a good night, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful night. And this is a beautiful topic for you and I. So this topic, you see this topic, right? It's talking about black history, basically. But my first initial topic was black people of old versus black people of today. That was my first topic, the first title, but I wanted to switch it up. If you get the point. There's a couple of videos I'm going to show how, as black people, how far we have come, right? And where we are going if we don't stop these certain things that's going on in our life, right? I'm going to show a couple of videos. Then I'm going to explain some of these things, right? It hopefully is not going to be that long, but if it's long, I'm gonna try to make it 20 minutes or make it less. I'm gonna try to make it 15. I don't want to make it that long because I want to get my message out there really, really fast. You know, lately I haven't been playing jazz music. I haven't been playing jazz music because I want to talk about certain things about me playing jazz music is taken away of some good information that's for you. So I didn't do none of my slogans. You see that I didn't do none of my slogans. It's taken away. But you know my slogans is my slogans, right? But I do it towards the end, my slogans. So before we get into this, let's look at some videos that I have here, right? Which is really, really important. Hold on. Okay.
Meet the Olmec, guardians of one of America's best-kept secrets. In 1862, Melgar Y. Serrano uncovered colossal stone heads in Mexico, describing them as Ethiopian and undoubtedly Negro. Christopher Columbus had earlier hinted at a black presence, noting trade with black-skinned people from the southeast. These massive heads, standing at 10 feet and weighing 50 tons, belong to the Olmec civilization, the mother of ancient American cultures. While scholars trace civilizations like the Maya and Teotihuacan back to the Olmec, some ignore Serrano's words.
Okay. Yes. You too, Blake. Now, that's in the 1800s, civilizations of black people, how black people was technicians, inventors, carpenters, electric, plumbers, all of these things on how black people, right? I don't like to use this term black people. I call us the uply God right one because that's exactly who you are, uply God right one. This term, black people, was passed down after everything became watered down. Black people, black people. We are not just black people. We are called uply God right ones. That's why we need to check certain things because when you say these certain names, it diminishes on who we are. The indigenous people of the land, right, was called the uply God right one. We are the descendants of the uply God right one, the ancestors, right, the ancient ancestors that did not speak at all, right? I don't like use this word black people, but I understand this is the terminology which you're gonna understand. So I gotta speak in a language which you can understand, right? At the beginning of the day, the middle of the day, and the end of the day, right? So it shows you how connected, right, the indigenous people, right, the uply God right ones were towards the creator and how they build structures, how they build pyramids, and how they built a great civilization all around this world to lead civilizations all around the world. Not just a civilization, but all of the civilizations around the world. right? So now, after years and years and years and battling and fighting, right, for our land, remember, right? Remember how all of the nations, all of other civilizations came over and fought us and bombed us and took this land that we have called America. They took the land from us. This land right here is a what? Is a holy and blessed land because the Creator says that. He always talk about the West and the East. The West and the East. The West is the father, the East is the mother. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? The West is the father, the East is the mother. Anything in the West, Africa, all that stuff over there, that is the mother of civilizations, right? But what produces, right, help produce the mother of civilization is the father, is the West. See, they're not telling you that over here in the West, we had pyramids. We had pyramids. Where do you think that these individuals right here that I just showed you, where do you think they get their teachers from, right? Let's check it out. Let's see this again.
Meet the Olmec, guardians of one of America's best-kept secrets. In 1862, Melgar Y. Serrano uncovered colossal stone heads in Mexico, describing them as Ethiopian and undoubtedly Negro. Christopher Columbus had earlier hinted at a black presence, noting trade with black-skinned people from the southeast. These massive heads, standing at 10 feet and weighing 50 tons, belong to the Olmec civilization, the mother of ancient American cultures. Whilst
You hear that? The mother of ancient. Do you hear that? Ancient, from the ancient ancestors. They are part of that bloodline of the ancient ancestors that didn't speak, that used telepathically, right? That talked telepathically to one another. And telekinesis was the tool that they used to pick up objects and move objects, right? So we know that this is the father, but what they didn't understand, they said the mother. No, this is the father. The mother is the Middle East, Africa, all that over there. That is the Middle East, which birthed civilizations. But it started over here. It started over here. You see what I'm talking about? And that's 1816. That's the 1800s they found that. We've been doing that in the 1600s, the 1500s, the 1300s, the 1200s, and so on and so on. We've been here already over here. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? So this structure was built. It was built back then. Did you see how mighty we was? Did you see how in tune we was? This is all big facts. This is called the uply God right ones. We are not called black people. Do you understand? This terminology is disrespect to us. It's a dishonor to us. It's a dishonor to our ancient ancestors and the descendants. Black people. What? You black? If you want to consider yourself black, go ahead. I am part of the uply God right ones. This is all big facts. I am the descendants of the uply God righted ones. That's a fact. That's the terminology that we use. That's the terminology that the ancient ancestors used. We are called the uply God right ones. We are not called black. That is offensive and disrespect. Please like, share, subscribe to this dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts. So at this point, at this time, now you're going to see the development, right, and how it degresses from the uply God right ones, right, to the so-called black people that they call us today. How we lost our ways and actions, how we lost our tradition and culture, all right, telepathically speaking to one another and using telekinesis, because we still have it all inside of us, right? So now, in the Atlantic slave trade, they went to Africa and brought Africans over here. We're not African. Do you hear me? We're not African. We was already here. We was already here in the 1700s, in the 1600s, in the 1500s, in the 1400s, in the 1300s, and so on for so on. We was already here. We was already here. When Adam came here, Adam came right here to the west. Do you understand what I'm saying? The father of civilizations. And then we spread it out. This was exactly what happened. This is why I told you to keep watching my videos. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. Pay attention. Pay attention with your heart. Pay attention with your eyes. And pay attention with your mind. Please take all of my content. Take it personal. Take it personal. This is not for no entertainment. This is not for entertainment. This is for what? To improve your condition, to improve who you are. We are not black. We are not ops of each other, okay? We are not enemies, right? We're supposed to be in tune, connected to one another, and help build civilizations all around the world. This is what we're supposed to do. And we've been produced to what? Black. That offensive nickname, black. And any other, all these civilizations that call us black and African American and all this other stuff. No, we're not. No, we're not. So we've been portrayed to do this. Let me get into this video. This is horrible, man. This is horrible.
And tragically, it was on full display across New York City yesterday. 9 shootings on Memorial Day. 9 shootings, a total of 15 victims.
7 of those shootings happened in a span of just 6 hours between 4:45 in the afternoon and 10:40 at night. And there was gun violence in all 5 boroughs. One person, a 15-year-old, was killed.
We'll say that again. A 15-year-old was killed. In one of those shootings, 5 people were hurt. This exclusive video of that shootout in the Bushwick section of Brooklyn. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett obtaining this video and enjoying.
This is what we've been produced. Dude, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done.
Street for dispute, and when they arrived
I'm not done. We've been produced to this.
at the scene, police were called to Welly Street for dispute, and when they arrived, they found multiple fights there. They say a 26-year-old woman and a juvenile girl were stabbed. Their injuries are considered non-life-threatening. Officials say officers on scene used pepper spray to break up the crowd. 29-year-old Taja.
I'm not done yet. Hold on. This is sad, man. This is sad.
Morning, a search underway for 2 suspects accused in a shooting in the Bronx. Surveillance video shows them draw their weapons and fire at a man wearing a red jacket. This happened back on October 18th at the intersection of Hoe Avenue and Westchester Avenue. The victim was taken to Lincoln Hospital and treated for a gunshot wound.
We've been reduced to this. This. Boom, 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 boom. Right? We've been reduced to this. Hate him, hate him, hate him, hate him, hate him, hate him, hate him. We've been produced to that. From the uply God right ones, right? Versus, right? Versus this garbage that's been portrayed for us to murder each other and backdoor each other and kill each other. Huh? Huh? Where's the fight at? Where's the knowledge at? Where's the understanding at? Where is it at? Where? These are the questions that we need to ask ourselves at the end of the day, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, all around the world, prince and princess. Where is it? The uply God right ones. That is our title. That is our title. Okay? The uply God right ones of old, right? Versus the uply God right ones of today. It shouldn't be the blacks of old versus the blacks of today. No, it's uply God right ones of old versus the uply God right ones of today, because you are all uply God right ones at the end of the day. Do you know that the creator, the Alpha Omega, now I'm about to drop some jewels on you if you didn't know, that the Alpha Omega right, duplicated himself. We are the duplicate of him. We are him, and he is us. There's no difference. The only difference is that he shaped and molded us with the earth. So everything that's in the earth is you, and you are the earth. That's why you should be in tune with the earth and speak to the earth, and the earth speak to you. This is facts, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. We've been reduced to ops. We've been reduced trapping on the corners and being stagnant on the corners and using perpetuaries instead of graduating. We have to fight back and push back. We cannot give up easy on ourselves and let this thing win, this entity. E Boogie said they don't know. Then E Boogie from the Bronx said, yup. Facts. This message needs to get out. See, these messages like this on my platform, it don't get out because it's not the norm. It's not the hottest topics, but it is the hottest topics among us because you know why? I'm talking right now. Every living thing hears me from the heavens all the way down to earth, far and near, wide and close. They hear my voice. My work is amplified. I've been doing this for years and years and years because I am in tune. I'm a direct descendant, and you are the direct descendants of the ancient ancestors. What else you need to know? What else you need to know? We shouldn't be produced to this garbage, being called black and African American. I am not no African American. I am not black. My title is called Uply God Right Ones. Straight from the ancient ancestors. That's right. That's in tune. That civilized the whole entire planet and all civilizations. We are the father in the West. Did you just hear what this brother said? Come on, let's listen to it again. We gotta listen to it again. Let's play it again. Let's play it again. That's right. Get in tune. Listen to what he said.
Meet the Olmec, guardians of one of America's best-kept secrets. In 1862, Melgar Y. Serrano uncovered colossal stone heads in Mexico, describing them as Ethiopian and undoubtedly Negro. Christopher Columbus had earlier hinted at a black presence, noting trade with black-skinned people from the southeast. These massive heads, standing at 10 feet and weighing 50 tons, belong to the Olmec civilization, the mother of ancient American cultures. While scholars trace civilizations like the Maya and Teotihuacan back to the Olmec, some ignore Serrano's words.
That's who you are. You part of the descendant. You part of the descendant. The ancient ancestors send them out to conquer and to civilize everything in civilization. Anything that was uncivilized, it was our job to civilize and to teach the oneness of the Almighty Creator because we are Him and He is us. He made an agreement with us to save the bloodline. To save the bloodline. That's facts. This is facts, man. This ain't no joke. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe because this is the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. Ain't nobody giving it up. Ain't nobody giving these facts. Everybody talk about these hot topics, but these topics is not going to get us there. What I'm saying is going to get us there. Far, and high. We have to get in tune. We have to get in tune. Speak knowledge, wisdom into us. You are not black. You're not African American. You are from the Uply God Right Ones, from the ancient ancestors. So the ancient ancestors of old versus the ancient ancestors of today. You understand? The descendants of the day. To be exact, correct myself. So the ancient ancestors of the old versus what? The descendants of today. We are the descendants. So we supposed to, the nations that come before us, that came before us and came before them, we're supposed to be doing better than them. We're supposed to be doing better than them. We're supposed to be procreating and creating inventions. We're already supposed to be in another galaxy, in another life existence, not here. This is only a port. So we're here being stopped in our tracks to what? To procreate these inventions because we are killing each other off. Boom, 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 boom. Stab each other. This is what's going on. And killing each other. And trapping on the corners. And being stagnant on the corner for sneakers and wearing Chinese food. And weed. And drinking. On these very corners. Which is plagued by demons and demonics that's there. That you cannot see. That lurks in the shadows. These demons, they've been there way before us. They there. You can't see them. Get in tune. I ain't recognizing the spiritual realm. I've been for a very long time. Just don't take these videos as a game or amusement. This is video to empower you, to enlift you, to encourage you, right? To lift yourself up and to become what? The uply God right ones. To become what? To become one with the Creator. Because you are the Creator. He's us and we are Him. He duplicated Himself. He duplicated Himself. And He put limitations. Once He duplicated Himself, that spirit, that ruh, that He breath, that is a piece of His essence. He duplicated that. That's what gives us life. That is the part right there that's everlasting and cannot be destroyed. But the physical could. He had to place the earth and cloak us with the earth. This is facts. So the ancient ancestors was in tune. So they understand the assignment that they was created to civilize all civilizations, to travel throughout the earth and civilize any individual, anybody they encounter, whether it was birds and bees, trees, people, to civilize them, teach them the knowledge and ways to worship the one Creator. This is facts. What are you going to do now that you got the information? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? This is facts. The ancient ancestors of old versus the descendants of today. That's what I mean. The ancient ancestors that didn't speak, they taught telepathically to one another. Telekinesis was their tool, was their toolbox. They lift up big boulders and shaped and cut them without using what? Without using any metal or objects like that. They use their mind to cut. This is facts. This is facts, man. The first people in civilization that used metal was us. We brought the metal down from the other galaxy. We brought the metal down. We brought the metal down. Yes, we did. We prayed to the Almighty. We prayed to Him, and He sent the metal down. This is facts and truth, brother. This is the things they don't tell you. They don't tell you because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know who you are. But I know who you are. I know who I am. I am part of the uply God right ones, that very bloodline, and you are too. Let's start living in it, practicing it. That's right. That's right, man. This is facts. So, right, the ancient ancestors of old versus the descendants of the day. We're supposed to be outdoing them. We're supposed to be outdoing them. Everything that they procreated, that they laid the map down, we're supposed to be building on top of that and adding to that. Add, not subtracting. We are subtracting. When you subtract, you go backwards, right? You go backwards. So check it out. Once you keep subtracting from existence, you know what it does? It goes back all the way to the beginning. And when it goes back to the beginning, I'm about to drop some jewels on you right now. Once you keep subtracting towards life and existence, it's going to go back and back to the original form of non-existence. And it's only going to be one existence, the creator. You feel me? Who's dropping that? Who's dropping it? Who's dropping it, giving it up like that? Nobody. Stop subtracting and start adding to existence. Start adding to existence. That's why time is going back. It's going back. It's going back. It's going back. You think you're speeding up, but it's going back. Each and every person that you killed, you murdered, the acts of killing and murder, stabbing, you're going back. Because what happened, one person, right, is a whole nation. If you kill one person, it's like killing a whole nation. So if you're killing and destroying one person, you're destroying the nations of people, the indigenous people of the earth, the very bloodline of the righteous ones, of the God right ones. So what you're doing, you are subtracting time. Is going back. And then what it's going to do is going to go back to the original circle of non-existence where everybody was dead. That's what's going. You don't see that? You don't see it? I seen it. I've been saw it. Now I'm just dropping knowledge on you. It is true. They didn't even have tongues. That's right. Go, Lala, go harder. That's right. I subscribe up, my brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This is facts, brothers. This is facts. On this channel, you're going to get the realness, right? You're going to get the knowledge. You're going to get the wisdom. You're going to get the understanding, right? This is what you're going to get. I'm you, you and me. This is all big facts. Each one teach one. This is what we do. We spit knowledge. That's who we are. That's who we are. So that's why I'm telling you to stop this shooting and killing, because you pushing time back. Time is going to go like this. It's going to go to that circle where nothing was non-existence but one existence but him, the Alpha Omega. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. We have to stop it in the track, and we can do it. We can do it. Get in tune. Get in tune, brothers. I'm dropping knowledge and wisdom understanding on you. That's right. That's right. This is knowledge and wisdom. We is him and he is us. He duplicated himself. Right? He duplicated himself. That's right. He duplicated himself. Us, the spirit. Whoa. He breathed it in us, which cannot be destroyed. We are one with him. But limitation, he duplicated himself. Then he told everything in existence to bow down to us, except him. Everything in existence bow down to us.